Hi, it's Mark here again with another quick tutorial. This one is effectively referring to how to create a prefab from a Probuilder object, and also to use the analogy of the reference and value types within scripting in the same way with modeling. Now, I've created a prefab already from an object which is basically just a wall. I'll press F here, and you can see here you've got the red X there, which means from previous tutorials that you're looking at north forwards there and south behind, which means this is a north-south facing wall, so I put north-south wall. Okay, so I'm just going to reset that to 0. Press F, and I'm going to go onto the W key for move tool. Control D, just to create some more duplicates of it. Just going to do one more like so. Now, what we've got here is, in scripting terms, what are known as reference types. Why are they reference types? Because the type of wall that you created here refers, which is the part of the word reference, refers to this prefab. Okay, so if, for instance, I decided I want to change the type of brickwork to this, it's a very dirty brickwork, and I've got the autosave here, I just click back, and you've got now completely different brickwork on all four. I haven't had to change them individually, they've all changed together. Now, if I was to go into one of those in the hierarchy and change it manually, I've now changed that into a value type. If I go back to the prefab and say, alright, I want those all to be a different, all of them, well, you can't, because I'll show you why. If you go into there and say, I'm going to change that into this brickwork instead, auto saved and come out, it's changed to that, but it hasn't changed that one, because I've changed the texture material as a value type, so I've changed its value, so it's now a value type. It's a type of value, it's not referring to anything, so it's not a reference type, it's a value type. Okay, so if anyone has had difficulty getting their head around reference and value types in scripting, this is a good way to look at it. Okay, because for instance, if I pressed R like so, and I change that to a different shape, I'm just going to move that over a bit, so I'm going to go over, move it over to like so. That's a different shape. We go back to here and double click on the prefab. It hasn't changed that shape. That is the original. That's the reference type again, and it stayed the same. Okay. However, if I went onto that reference and I pressed R and moved that, no, I won't do it like that, I'll make it narrow to make it completely different to the other object. It's auto saved again. You can see they've all changed to a different shape. That's a different shape, but that's got no reference to those prefabs now. They are all based on that still. So if I wanted to change that again, make that bigger, come out, they're all bigger. Okay, so when you're creating scenes, it's important to know when to create a reference type and a value type, and how you can apply it. So you've got something that's very individual, unique things. It could be a gatehouse or something there's only one of in the whole scene. Whereas if you've got lots of different types, walls which are very similar type or exactly the same type, then refer to the original and only change the prefab, not the item within the hierarchy. Otherwise you turn it into a value type. I hope that helps some people get their heads around with a visual description of reference and value types in scripting, and also people in scripting understanding how it also refers to the same kind of concept to a certain extent within model making and Probuilder and any kind of scene creation. Hopefully that's been of use, and I'll see you on the next tutorial. Thanks, bye.